Good morning, Birmingham. It is Friday morning. It is 6:06 today, the 6th of February of 2026. Think about that. 02062026.
Too many sixes, twos,
There's a lot of
O's.
twos and sixes involved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of
If you're
that.
one of those numerological people that really gets into the numbers, you
Mm.
might like this one.
Yeah, it's an interesting day,
Two
and
six
it's a
twenty
Friday.
six. 2626.
Happy Friday, everyone.
1 week from today, Friday the 13th. Oh,
And then Valentine's Day. Y'all don't forget your sweeties,
yeah.
your
Both
sweetheart.
days, both of those days are terrifying, and they've both been bad luck for me in the past.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. Don't wait till the last day. You'll get those crappy cards.
No, get the crappy
Get the-
card
get the good
today.
card today.
Rush out and pick up that crappy
Right.
card today.
Or just make one. You know, making
Also,
a card is so fun.
A homemade card
There's
is
nothing says I love you more.
Yes,
Nothing says I forgot and
Yeah,
I've got to scramble.
Exactly. Nothing says, please here, you throw this away, like a homemade card.
Oh,
Yeah.
you don't keep the homemade cards?
Oh, sure, of
I
course
keep
do.
them. I keep a lot of cards. I don't know why
Yeah.
I do that, especially,
How long do you have to keep a card? How long are
well,
you supposed to?
it
I still have every
just,
Christmas card you've ever sent me. By the
oh,
way.
sure.
I do.
Oh, come on.
I'm not kidding. I
What
keep
are
them.
you doing that for?
I have them in because I break them out every year. I
and
used to
then
have
go
like
through the cards. Oh, she was nice this year.
no, I used to have them on display.
Yeah.
And every year, you get a bunch of Christmas cards and you
Uh-huh.
put them all on display.
Yeah.
Well, people stopped sending Christmas cards except for you
Yeah,
a
I
couple of
sent-
years ago. So now
Mhm.
I just kind of keep all the old ones and I still break them out and put them on
Well,
display.
I did
It's
I
nice.
did the one with a family photo because
Yes.
it's fun to see the progression
Sure.
and kind of. But now it's like all this social media stuff. It's like okay.
No need for that any longer. Right. I
Good
can make up
point.
lies about my family and send them out via the internet instead of having
sure
to do
could.
the newsletter.
Absolutely, you could.
It's very nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I have an aunt that does that. She lives down on the west coast of Florida, and every year I get this one sheeter, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
has all these photos on here and all the places she's been and the people she's seen. And I'm like, wow, you kind of had a busy year. My life looks a little boring.
Yes, of course, because
This
Guess
is what
what?
you do in retirement.
you tend not to take the pictures of here I am doing laundry.
Yeah, I guess that
You know,
it does.
I'm sure
don't,
she did laundry at one point,
no.
but she didn't take pictures of it.
No, didn't
Yeah.
didn't do that.
I don't know. My question is this: you get a Valentine's Day card,
Yes.
you have it, you maybe display it for a week or two.
And then you throw it away.
Is that
Unless
what you
it's
do?
well,
I feel
unless
bad about
it's-
throwing it away. I kind of
well,
feel like, okay,
What
this
are you
person.
gonna do with it?
I mean, my dentist took a lot of time to print this out and send it to me.
Your dentist sent
Yeah.
you a card?
Well, don't they?
That's
Oh,
impressive. No, I don't
yeah.
get a card from my
We
dentist.
love your teeth.
My
Thank you very much.
realtor, my dentist.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
these are all
Aren't
the
you
cards.
supposed
These
to
are-
send the dentist the card?
No, he just wants money.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got that down.
What about to the
Smart
vet?
man.
You know how the vet puts all the
Yeah,
Andy Sokol and
Yeah.
other vets, they'll put the pictures of the dogs up around Christmas time?
very nice.
Do you send one to Andy?
Do I send a picture of my dogs?
Yeah.
No, I
you
do
and your
not.
dogs.
No.
No, that doesn't happen.
No.
It depends on who the card is from. Like my son, when he was younger,
Mhm.
when he was little, would do the homemade cards.
Yep.
I have every single one of them. I am not throwing those away. Those are absolutely precious.
My wife got custody of those in the divorce.
Oh, Richard.
There was a big argument about it, and I won, so she kept them. It was perfect.
The other one
and-
was when my grandparents were alive.
Yeah.
My grandfather used to handwrite me letters.
hmm
I have every one of those.
Really?
I'm not getting rid of those.
Can you still read them?
Absolutely. He had
Okay.
great handwriting.
Yeah.
And that's what he did. I mean,
And what happens when you pass away?
they're all together. I
Mhm.
guess I'll hand
It'll
them
be
down.
very, very easy to chunk
don't-
them all
I
just
don't-
in one big bosh. Just boom, right in the garbage. It'll be fast and easy.
Oh, that's so sad. Well, that was depressing.
They're
We went from
eventually all-
talking about
yes.
Valentine's Day and a Happy Friday to
Happy Friday.
now
Yeah.
we're depressed.
Well, you're depressed.
Well, I know that was sad.
It wasn't my grandpa.
I don't know what to do with the letters.
You should pull them out and read them
I
sporadically,
have,
occasionally.
and they're just
Okay.
they're great.
They're good. Hold on to them.
Ah.
Maybe bind them and turn them into
They're
a book.
they're in a book.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever think about maybe publishing that?
No.
Letters to Val.
No. no.
No?
That book would not sell.
Are you sure?
Oh, I know it would
Well,
not
what,
sell.
what are the letters about? What is he saying in them?
I think this was when I was kind of in college.
Yeah.
I got quite a few letters of
Mhm.
encouragement, and he was a big into investing and things like that, and he was a very smart man with that. and
Very nice.
Talked a little bit about that. Asked me how school was going and
Mhm.
things like that.
Mhm.
Now you're making me curious. I got to go back and read them. It's been a number of years.
I would suggest you do that.
Thank you very much, Richard. I
Take
know
a
what
look.
I'll be doing this weekend. Too
All
bad
right.
it's not a rainy weekend.
No, it's not. No, just
it's
save
going to be a
it.
beautiful weekend.
Save it for a rainy, cold
yeah,
weekend.
maybe I should.
Just keep those things on standby.
Yeah.
Alabama Tree Pros, 308-4158. That just sounded like the beginning of Andrew's show, didn't it?
It
was
sure
just us
did. That
rambling
was
for 11 minutes.
Can we start over?
Just us. No. It's too late
Nope,
now.
too late. Got it. It's
Right.
already
It's
ready to
11
go to
after.
podcast.
Down.
Ah. Sounded like the beginning of Andrew's show.
So if you got a tree that's about to fall over, or you're afraid that it's going to get knocked down in the next big storm, 308-4158 Alabama Tree Pros will come out. They'll trim that thing up for you, take the branches off, secure it, safeten it up, or they'll go ahead and take it all the way down if that's what you want. They'll give you some really great advice on how to handle your trees, by the way, not just on that tree, but some of the other trees on your property, which I appreciate very much. They were forthright and honest with me. And when I say forthright and honest, they said, oh, you got a lot of years before this one comes down. Don't worry about it. This one's going to be here forever. That one in the very back, you might want to get that one taken care of sooner rather than later. You can see a couple of dead branches up there, et cetera, et cetera. They're going to shoot you straight every step of the way. I love them. Alabama Tree Pros, less expensive than the other guys, also really super safe and fast, exactly what you're looking for, licensed, bonded, insured, and everything you want out of a tree trimming / removal place. AlabamaTreePros.com. Let's do this quickly, shall we?
And now, it's Dixon and Vining's top 3 things you need to know.
19 people have been charged after 2 related indictments in a drug trafficking conspiracy in Jefferson County were unsealed, the U.S. Department of Justice announced. According to the DOJ, all 19 defendants were charged with conspiracy with the intent to distribute and distribution of methamphetamine and fentanyl between February and December of 2025. Officials say the indictments also charged 15 of the defendants with at least 1 count of using a telephone to facilitate a drug-related trafficking crime.
This is a pretty big roundup. 19 people. Yeesh. And 30 pounds of meth and fentanyl are part of this?
Would you like
That's
to
a
hear?
lot of drugs, folks.
Do you want to hear their names?
We can only imagine.
I can't read most of them, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Hakeem Rashad James, Kelvin Dean Lewis, Walter Jamal Tate, Sammy Anthony Bryant, James Edward Williams Jr., Dornita Corrine Roberson, Laniqua Tamarche Wood, Petra Chenille Floyd, Carvion Tian Jargi Glover,
Oh, boy.
Renisha Alaya Tolbert, and Stacia Ayana Long are all of the
right.
19.
Mhm.
Hold on, there were even
There's
more
more.
people. Oh,
There's
I
more.
can't. I don't have it. No.
And the ages are really interesting, from 70 years old
Mm-hmm.
all the way to what, 22?
20,
I
20,
see
22. I
22?
think 22 is the youngest one.
Wow.
Stacia. Good Lord. Okay. That's a lot of people who they all got together and
Good.
decided, let's do meth.
No, let's
be fun.
It's good that this has happened. Job
US
well done.
U.S. and Iran still talking about their nuclear program. The United States is trying to assure that they never pursue a nuclear program. And you know how that works. We've got all these aircraft carriers and strike platforms in place to be like, look, you're either going to negotiate or we're going to go ahead and strike you. And we're going to do this before the Olympics, by the way, because nobody actually has a war during the Olympics. It's not a good look.
No.
So you might want to get busy talking. And by the way, don't try to snow us. We knew exactly where your nuclear facilities were, and we knew exactly what it took to blow them up last time. Don't think you get away with it.
Seems
okay?
like they've
So-
already forgotten about that, right? Huh? Otherwise, you'd be like, okay, let's negotiate, let's talk. We've seen what, your powerful USA, what you can do. Absolutely. And we'll do it again. So
I think the only real answer here is to unthrone the people who are in charge right now. It's absolutely ridiculous to me that Iran continues to go down this road. It's a weakened organization. They really just need to be unseated. The people in power need to be unseated. Easier said than done, of course.
it is.
But it's going to have to happen from the inside. And a UAB police officer was arrested in a stolen car, and he's facing charges in 2 counties. He was arrested for driving a stolen vehicle from Birmingham to Montgomery. This is 25-year-old Johnny Quintavious Fowler IV. This means there are 3 other Johnny Quintavious Fowlers out there, in case you're
Right.
wondering. Yeah.
3, 2.
There's senior,
the original,
junior,
yeah.
there's the 3rd, and then, of course, the 4th. He's charged with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle in Montgomery County, first-degree theft of property in Jefferson County, according to court records. The investigation's been going on to the possible use of the National Crime Information Center to obtain information on vehicles that are then stolen and taken to a chop shop where they are usually dismantled and scrapped for parts.
Y'all, you can't make this up.
Yeah.
He is a UAB police officer.
Ouch.
His sworn officer
It
was.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to
No,
hold on to
you-
that job
you-
much longer.
You are toast when
Mm.
it comes to law enforcement ever again in your life.
Good night, Quintavious.
Good night.
This happened to me, though. I had a Chrysler Sebring convertible that was stolen from in front of my house in Highland Park. I called the cops. They weren't much use to me at all, of course. And they said, your car's probably in pieces already. They take them down to Montgomery or further south, and then they dismantle
up.
them.
Mhm.
They said, this is a really popular car. You see them on the roads all the time, and people are always looking for parts. So they just, take the parts off and sell them at a discount and make their money that way. I'm like, okay, thanks for nothing, guys. You gave me a lot of hope.
That's what insurance is for, right,
yeah, I
Richard?
guess so. That's what I used it for
You
anyway.
didn't have anything valuable in the vehicle, did you?
Had some letters from my grandpa.
Did
He
you
used
really?
to handwrite them all the
Oh,
time. It was
no,
fantastic.
now they're
Yeah,
gone.
I know, forever.
Well, now you
It's
don't have to
terrible. It
deal
was
with
sad.
them.
No,
They're
it was-
gone.
It's a good thing, actually, now that I think of it. 6:17 with Dixon and Vining. We'll get the show up and lumbering under its own weight momentarily. Stick around. Can you play this all the way through to Dr. Evil's rap? Is that
Just the two of us. Listen to those background singers. Listen to them.
Come on.
How much did they pay them for that?
Not enough.
Here it comes. Here it
No.
comes.
You and I.
Mm.
621 Talk 99.5, talk995.com. It's a weird Friday here.
Is it?
We're already off and running on
You
a
know what it
strange
is?
day.
It's how warm it's going to get today that
Is that
it's
what it is?
just got everybody all excited.
Getting up to the big 6-0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sunny, too.
All righty.
Sunny. It's going to be beautiful
Maybe
today.
61. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
50, 59 on Sunday. No rain in the forecast and maybe getting into the low 70s by early next week.
Man.
Hello, hello, hello.
Who doesn't
Governor?
love a little of that?
I like it.
I like it, too.
All right.
Excellent time, folks. Reach out to these guys. If when we have those rainy days, you got some problems, some issues at your house, how's the foundation looking? I know you're like, I don't know. I hadn't checked it in a while. Well, today or over the weekend with the weather that it is going to be, you may be outside walking around your home. If you've noticed some cracking in the foundation, could be that there's some water getting in and around that foundation that's causing the cracking. Call B-Dry, the guys in business over 65 years that know what they're doing. And if you look at B-Dry, you can go to their website, bdryalabama.com. There are some pretty cool videos that explain to you what the process is to waterproof your home and to fix the cracking in the foundation if either of those are issues that you're having to deal with right now. And it's nice to know we've got somebody local like David Fevid and the guys at B-Dry that can come out and help and fix this and get it done. So if it's one of those things that you've procrastinated about and put off, don't do that. In 2026, let's get it done. Let's get it fixed. You put it behind you. You never have to worry about it again because they have the strongest lifetime warranty in the business. And if you want to ask them about this, how about 12 months interest-free, no payments for 12 months? B-Dry can get it done for you. Call the pros that know how to do this. It's what they do every single day, and they're happy to give you that free quote. 942-1976 is the number, or as I said, their website is bdryalabama.com.
We are doing we're doing something wrong with the Chat GPT caricatures.
We are? What are we doing?
I don't know what it is.
What do you mean?
But you know, I saw one Steve got put up of the Crossed Flags racing show, right? Yeah, okay.
That was cool.
And then the ones of you and I. There's two of us.
Right.
We all look like Campbell's soup kids.
A little bit.
Yeah. What's
Yeah.
up with that? We're all like
I've
short,
seen some
squat,
other,
and
well,
round. Yeah.
It depends upon what you're using, right?
Well, I'd like to know because Orlando's looks great.
Yeah.
Orlando.
He looks like Orlando. He doesn't look like a
No, he
caricature.
doesn't look like a Campbell soup kid. He doesn't look like a Cosby kid. He looks like
Doesn't look
like
Dave
Orlando.
Ramsey.
He doesn't look like
Uh-huh.
Dave Ramsey. He
Yeah,
looks
I've
like
seen
himself.
I've seen some others.
Yeah.
They look a little bit different, but they look like a human being. They don't look
Yeah.
like a caricature.
Right.
Well, and the other thing that I want to know about is what is ChatGPT's fascination with a watch? Because you
Yeah.
noted that the first one that you had a watch on. Neither Matt nor I, in the picture that we did for Cross Flags, neither one of us wear a watch, but we're both wearing one in that ChatGPT caricature.
It's very odd.
Maybe Chat GPT can't draw wrists. So
Has
it feels
trouble
the
with
need
that.
to put the
They
watch
don't
on
know how
there.
to
Try to cover
draw
that
wrists.
problem up. If anybody has any idea why it is, some of these look like my friend, she's a lawyer out of Tuscaloosa, handles only appeals, Ginger Buck. Hers looks great. It
Yeah.
looks just like her.
Yeah, and there have been some others as well. It's like it looks really, really good. They look like themselves, but a little bit
Yeah,
enhanced.
right.
It's them,
And then
but
you-
it's enhanced.
And then you see us, and it's like we look like Porky Pig.
That's
That's all, folks. I need some answers here.
Well, again, maybe
I'm
it's
not
the
that fat.
It's the source that they're using in order to get this. So maybe some that we're seeing that look really, really good
Yeah.
is not what who was it that did it for us? Kevin. I think it
Yeah.
was Kevin that provided these for us.
Kevin, fix that.
Yeah,
Do something better.
Fine. He's like, what do you think I am? You think I got all the time in the world here
Well,
to do these
apparently you
things
had
for
enough
you?
time to do two of them yesterday that suck. So let's get a better one out there. Let's go. Chip, chop, chip. Come on. I was a little upset that we look like the Campbell Soup kids,
Uh-huh.
and these other ones look great.
All right, well, we can see what that's all about. Let's ask Kevin. Where did you go, and
Kev,
why does it look like that?
get us some answers, man.
Yeah, I see the one I'm looking at Orlando's now, and he looks great.
He looks great.
It's him.
Yeah.
It's very weird.
Oh, you
Yeah,
have to tell them to make the photo realistic,
Oh.
says Mark.
Really?
Huh.
What?
Them being Chat GPT, I guess, or whoever it is you're using.
Make it realistic.
Make it realistic. Okay. That could actually probably be scary.
Well, yeah, that
I
could
even
be
love,
terrifying, actually.
Orlando's he must have told Chat GPT that, he's a black belt.
Yeah.
And they put it on his waist in the photo.
Yeah, actually, he had another friend of ours do that.
Oh,
Well, he
yeah.
didn't, but she did it of her own volition, I guess.
Huh.
She's another person. I'll just Lori Ray.
Yes.
Yeah. She's the one that did Orlando's.
Well, maybe we
She
should
did
get
her
Lori Ray
own,
to do it.
and she also looks great in hers.
Help us out, Lori Ray.
And we look like chunky little
I told you my legs. I'm like,
cats and jammer kids.
people that play tennis are supposed to have
Yeah.
long, slender legs. And I
Exactly.
look like the chubby kid.
That's right.
I'm like, what? What's going on there? Like
stubby
baby,
little
I got
chunky
baby legs.
You're like a human corgi. I mean, it's bad.
It's a human corgi. Or they took infant legs.
Yes.
Because when infants, they got those. Don't you love them? Those
Yeah.
big old meaty,
Yeah.
fatty legs. That's me in that picture.
That's right. You got baby legs.
It's awful.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, compared to all these other ones. Help us out, Kevin. Let's get this right today.
Somebody help us out. There's
Send us
pictures
a
of
new
us
one.
online. You can do. I have no idea how to do this. I'm completely
Uh-huh.
clueless. But I know that you can make it look better than the ones Kevin sent us. Let's make it a competition, shall we?
Shoot.
Let's see who can.
Yeah, we got to make it radio, right?
Mhm, yeah.
Radio centric, Talk 99.5.
Yes.
Realistic. Leave out the tennis. I don't need tennis in my life anymore. That's
She's done
done
with that.
with that.
Done.
No more tennis. It was funny,
Tennis
but
broke her heart.
no, I don't need any of that.
It's funny. I shared the one that Kevin did on my own personal page, and then it got shared over there. And one of the comments was, "Where's the racing stuff?"
Yeah.
Because all it is literally just the studio.
Yeah.
In the background is like,
That's
where's all the
fine.
racing stuff?
I'm fine with that, right?
Yeah.
If we do a combo, if somebody does a combo of me and you,
Sure.
the radio, Talk 99.5, headphones, microphones.
It's funny to
Yeah.
me because Orlando, they just sort of arbitrarily pick a frequency and throw it on there.
Yeah.
Noticed that too.
Orlando apparently works for R&B 102.5. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
is
Yeah,
that
that
a
needs to
thing?
be changed.
I didn't know that was a thing.
No. He's
Uh,
over on our sister station.
yes,
Hot
Hot
107.7.
107.7.
That's what should be there.
And he handles a lot
Like,
of
did
other
he switch stations
stuff
on us and
around
we
here.
didn't know it?
Mhm.
And the Alabama helmet in the
Mhm.
background, too.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Well, got to have that.
I guess so. Roll Tide.
Casey says, this is a good radio station. We have Skippy. Now we have the Campbell Soup Kids.
We're well rounded.
Yeah. It's on Talk 99.5's Facebook page. If y'all haven't seen the images yet, that's where you can find them.
We'd like to be less well-rounded. That's what we're complaining about.
That's exactly right.
I don't like the chubby
Yeah.
face. I worked
Dave
hard
Ramsey.
to get. There was a time when I was that fat when my face they had the moon
No,
face
you're
and I've
thin
been around
now.
for a
Your
while.
face is
My-
long
my-
and thin.
my face
It's
is
not
a lot
round
thinner.
and fat.
I still have a bit of a paunch, but it's not anywhere near like what it is in these Chat GPT pictures. I'm like, come on, can we kind of reflect reality a little bit here? Can we
Yeah.
work a little bit harder at it?
Steve's photo. I'm looking at Steve's photo. He does. He looks like the guy from what's the movie? You were talking about it the other day.
I don't know.
Steve West.
Oh yeah.
Was a guy.
Carl Childers. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sling blade.
Carl's got the sling blade thing going.
It looks like at any minute
what I
he's going to
mean.
say that.
Some of them French fried taters. Mm-hmm.
If I start asking for a Kaiser blade, watch out.
Oh, we're out of here.
Some people call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling blade.
He did such a great job in that movie. It freaked me out.
Yeah, it was freaky.
I know. I
Very
was like,
scary.
I hope I never run into somebody like that.
Well,
Uh,
ain't got no gas in it. It's Dixon inviting on Talk 99.5. Basically, you've tuned in to listen to us complain.
No,
This is what it
we're
is.
listen, Kevin. We're extremely
Well, for a
grateful.
segment anyway.
We're just
Speak for
grateful.
yourself.
He used something else or whatever.
Speak for yourself.
We'll work on getting a different one.
We'll get a different one.
Yeah.
We'll get our act back together. We'll come back around again.
Maybe Monday we'll have that ready for you.
Nike has been discriminating against white workers. Listen to that. 6:34. Dixon Divining, Talk 995, Talk995.com. We're about a half an hour away from some Tim McGraw tickets. Actually, we'll announce all the winners before 10 o'clock this morning, but you'll have a chance to throw in a keyword at us and pick yourself up, a pair. That is, if you are so lucky as to be chosen. That is happening just about a half an hour from now. You can also find us on YouTube and see what we really look like instead of the Cats and Jammer kids that you see in our weird little Chat GPT caricature.
Fun stuff. Aren't
Yeah.
we living in fun times?
Thank you, Clarissa. We appreciate your efforts.
The efforts.
A little creepy.
One of them has added like 50 pounds to both you and I.
Yes, yeah.
And that's just awful.
We're the 2 tons of
The
fun
other one,
crew.
not so bad.
Yeah, the
and
other one's.
and our logo is
Not our
Not
logo.
that.
Yeah.
But,
But-
she tried. She
Yeah,
tried. Thank
good
you,
effort.
Clarissa. Good effort there.
A pretty good effort.
She was like,
if,
"What?
If
I-"
it's going to look exactly like a photograph, we can actually just take pictures of ourselves.
Yeah,
so that doesn't make sense.
again, I think you put in there you want a caricature of yourself
Yeah.
that looks real
Mm-hmm.
with all of the things
I-
that go with your job.
You know what? If I knew
that's
what to do, I'd do it. But I'm clueless on this subject.
Yeah.
Here, I know more about boats and Rodney's Marine. I know
Oh,
about
shoot,
boats
yeah.
and boating.
Mm-hmm.
I got the mark on my license that says go ahead. You can get on a boat if you want to. This guy's a certified captain, and I have the hat, so
The hat
that's
always
good.
looks good.
Very important, you know.
Mhm.
Rodney's has got the fabulous Starcraft pontoons and tritoons with the Suzuki Power 5-year warranty on that sucker. 5 years
Mhm.
of
Sweet.
warranty. That is virtually unheard of in the industry, but that is what they have at Suzuki because they know they got a quality product, and Rodney can handle all the work if necessary.
Yeah, and Rodney and the gang, they want you to come out and see them. They'll be at the Alabama Boat Show, February 27th, out at Grand River. Preseason deals and steals, he says. And that's a great time to go take a look at all of the boats that are available. We're almost to springtime, folks, and I know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, if you had the day off, you'd be like, man, I need to be out on the lake today. It's so nice and warm. So we're really thinking about that and gearing up. So go to the Alabama Boat Show, again, the 27th of this month, Grand River. In the meantime, before that comes up, maybe head out to Rodney's Marine. It'll be a great weekend for that. Go talk to him about a new boat. Highway 231 on Lake Logan Martin and Cropwell, 525-1500. Follow him on Facebook. Visit their website, rodneysmarine.com. And don't forget, if you need any service done on your boat, do it right now.
Yep.
Because once we get into the boating season, they get really, really busy. And they'd love to have your boat. If you need something done to it, get it fixed today. Get in touch with Rodney at Rodney's Marine. Again,
Get her doing.
rodneysmarine.com.
Come on.
Yep.
Apropos of nothing, we are 767 points away from the Dow breaking 50,000.
Isn't that something?
That's 2 good trading days. You
Yeah.
know, that's 2 in a row. Obviously, you know,
Well,
they
we've
have to
had
have
a
2 in
couple
row.
of, down days.
Had some down
but,
days,
this
yeah.
is the way the stock market rolls.
Exactly. But
So-
the overall trajectory is upward, and it has been since Donald Trump retook office.
Mhm.
So I imagine that we're looking at about, I think 50,000 before March is not unreasonable.
I think we could easily do that.
I think that's a possibility. You might want to jump on and grab onto this train before it leaves the station, especially in a couple of weeks. About a week and a half, 2 weeks, we're going to get the growth numbers out of the fourth quarter of last year. I don't think it's going to be the 5.3 that they claim or that they have said, but I could absolutely see something in the mid-4s. That would not be unreasonable or unrealistic. Nike's diversity initiatives under the EEOC scrutiny right now for alleged discrimination against white workers. It is frequently referred to as reverse discrimination, but the reality is discrimination is discrimination. There's no such thing as reverse discrimination. You're discriminating against somebody, whether it's because they're black or they're Asian or they're white or whatever the case may be. If you are discriminating against white workers, which was the pendulum swinging back the other way, we got this a lot with DEI. For instance, Adam Carolla talked about when he tried to go sign up and become a firefighter. And LA said, no, you're the wrong color. We're not taking any white guys. We're not going to be taking any white guys for a long time. Put your name on a list, and if you were black or you were female or you were, one of these other small categories, you'd go right to the front of the class. But because you were a white guy, it's like, what if she's black and she's small and, whatever, checks every box except she can't do the job?
Yeah, same thing with air traffic controllers.
Sure.
We had that same issue there, big time.
I don't know what they're doing at Nike. Obviously, most of this probably has to do with executives, mentoring, development, things of that nature, rather than on the line. We all know that they use Indonesian children to actually create their products, so they're not discriminating there. They're fine. They're just like, are you Indonesian? Are you a child? You can make shoes.
You're finding out more and more that the company Nike is a pretty woke company.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was the investigation that revealed that they were doing some kind of survey. This is about a year ago, and we were like on transgender athletes and all this other, and we're like, what in the world is Nike doing with this? And then it went away.
Yeah.
Remember, it got real quiet,
Right.
hush hush, because people were finding out what this was all about.
Yeah, they
So-
were paying for the research on some transgender athletes, which I didn't really have a problem with. I'm like, hey, let's do that research, because if you're being honest, it's going to turn out exactly the way we know it's going to turn out. Speaking of which, by the way, to just leave Nike in the dust for a second here, it's funny to me, again, lefties have got to try so hard to misinterpret what reality is in order to try to make a big deal out of something. I used the case before. They go, both J.D. Vance and Donald Trump are against immigrants, and they both married immigrants. They're against illegal immigrants.
There's a
You know
difference.
that. You understand that. Intellectually, you're aware of that. But that doesn't fit your narrative, so you have to leave that out in order to make this really stupid statement that makes you sound really stupid, okay? Well, we've got the exact same situation when it comes to transgender athletes, because now the left is saying, there's a transgender athlete in the Olympics. It's a skier. It's a skier. She identifies as a boy. Yeah? And on which team is she skiing? Well, the women's team. Okay, so you don't seem to understand. Our problem isn't with transgender athletes being in the Olympics. Our problem is with men trying to pass themselves off as women being in the Olympics and trying to be on the women's team.
And
And
that's
you
the
know
point.
that
Yeah.
intellectually. You understand that's the problem.
Mhm.
But you have to pretend that you don't understand it to try to make this stupid argument that there's a transgender athlete in the Olympics. Fine, I wish her nothing but luck. I hope she's successful in whatever she's doing. She's on the women's team. If she's been loading herself down with testosterone, that's going to be a performance enhancing drug, and she's going to get booted.
Sure will.
But if she identifies as a guy and she hasn't been doing anything funky or funny to her body, and she wants to compete as a woman, she's more than welcome to. There's not a problem with that. If a guy wants to identify as a woman and compete on the men's team, we wouldn't have a problem with that either.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody understands that.
That's not hard to decipher.
But
And you got the Olympic boxer too,
oh yeah,
who now that's been a big story, where she
yeah,
wants to participate.
not going to.
Mm-mm.
The Olympic Committee already said nope.
Nope, not gonna do it.
Not gonna do it.
Mhm.
Not gonna happen. Because when they ran the tests, she came back as male,
Right.
and they're like, no, you're gonna go break somebody's face. That's not acceptable.
Especially, I mean, I can't think of a more. I'm not saying it's it is a violent sport, but that's probably one of those where somebody's really going to.
Yeah.
If he ends up in the ring with him, somebody could very well die.
Oh yeah. Only
It's
sport that's
just,
really more violent than that is hockey.
yeah.
Because there's both playing and punching in that.
Mhm.
So,
A little of both.
yeah, play a little, punch a little, play a little more.
Yeah,
That's
so
what I
Nike,
say.
come on, get it together. Just, make great shoes and sell them and quit this. My goodness.
Can I be honest? I'm not even that big a fan of their shoes.
I haven't bought, I told you it's been years
Yeah.
that I've bought anything Nike. And some of that was over the whole Colin Kaepernick thing and the anti-police
Yeah.
and men and women. And, I'm just like, okay, Nike,
To be clear,
you have really crossed the line on this one.
zero problems if you want to buy Nike. Knock yourself out.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to stop you. That's your business
I'm just not going to
entirely.
support it.
But that's the way I feel about it. Is like, But the last couple of pairs of Nike shoes that I did buy, which is better than 15 years ago, A, they were uncomfortable, and B, they fell apart relatively quickly on me. And I was like, I thought this was a quality product when I was in high school.
It was. I
What
mean, that's
happened?
all I wore when I played tennis. I ran through Nike shoes like you wouldn't believe. And when this happened with them, I was like, let me think of another brand. I've been wearing Brooks. I absolutely love them. Now I think they're more comfortable than any Nike shoe ever put out.
Yeah.
And that's all I wear. So
Well,
I'm
I
just
am,
like, I'm not.
I'm a male over the age of 55, and so by law, I have to wear the white
you
New
don't.
Balance.
Yeah,
I do.
no, you really
I don't
don't.
have a choice.
No, no.
It's
Try-
a law,
You-
Valerie.
it
Go
really
look it
isn't.
up. It is.
No, don't.
It's a law. And during the summer months, they have to be dyed green from mowing the lawn.
No.
Yeah.
I'll help you
It's a
with
true
that.
story.
Come on, let me help you.
I don't think you can.
Come on.
If you know a good lawyer.
The shoe police need
I
to come
just
and get
think
me
if
then
you
because
ever-
I have yet to do that.
Don't do it,
Oh,
Steve. Don't do it.
I'm not planning on
Don't
it.
do
No,
it.
you'd look good in those.
Don't
What
do
do you
it.
think, huh?
Much better than the shoes they put you in your little caricature.
If you don't think- You're being judged. You do know that. You're being judged.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And you know what the Bible says. Judge
Yeah,
not, lest ye be
that's
judges.
Right.
Is
Absolutely.
that what it is? Judges?
Close.
No, that's not it.
It's something like that.
Close. But
If I have a robe and a gavel, can I judge people then?
No.
Wow.
Still not good then.
What if I have like a
if you can get a TV show, we'll let you.
what if I have a ribbon that says judge on it?
Well, that kind of changes things.
Speaking of which, the Guinness Chili Cook-Off is this weekend at the Beer Hog. I was the judge last year. I was a celebrity judge.
They didn't call us. What the heck?
This year, I reached out to Ian. I was like, did I do such a bad job last year that you wouldn't let me? And he goes, no, we just try to rotate the judges around, and, we try to get a nice mix in there. I'm like, well, first off, you have a very loose concept of celebrity. That's the first problem you have. You put both me and Nick Durzis in there. That's
yeah.
bad. That's
well,
a bad
Nick
sign.
Durzis is busy now.
Yeah, he's a little tied up.
Now that he's
a little
mayor of
tied up
Hoover.
right now, but
Busy.
sure, they got,
He's busy trying to figure out what to do with the Galleria in Patton Creek.
yes,
Not that it's his job to do that.
No.
But,
yeah,
we got to help resolve that.
yeah. He the first thing he found out was burning them down, not an option. He
No,
was like,
no,
okay,
no.
never mind then. We'll find something else. Let's talk about Flipsy's Furniture. Flipsy's Furniture, 1811 Crestwood Boulevard. Speaking of Hoover, right across the street from the Galleria, they got a second location now next to 2nd and Charles. It is a Hoover-centric location. That's the only way I can describe it to you that makes sense. You walk in the door, you know you're in a Hoover furniture store. You're still getting designer furniture at wholesale prices. Really amazing stuff at great, great, great low prices. And the nicest people on the planet. They are so facilitating is the word I would use. When you go in there and you say, well, I'm looking for a little of this and a little of that, and they will more than happily help you find what it is you need, but they're not going to hover. They're not going to pressure. They don't do that. They let the furniture sell itself, and they certainly let the price sell itself. Get that white glove delivery if you can, because it is so good. It's based upon where you live, but the price is absolutely right for what they do, and they do a great job. It's Flipsy's Furniture, 2 locations, 28,000 square feet of showroom at 1811 Crestwood Boulevard, and in the Hoover location, 2nd and Charles, right next door there. What do you got, Valerie? Are you going to show me another one of these things? Well, that's a little better.
A little bit better.
Well, first off, we're smiling. That's a good start. I
Doesn't
like
look
that.
like me.
No, it really doesn't.
No.
No, she's much better looking than you now that I see that.
She is.
I look
Thank
like a
you.
serial killer. That's a little freaky. Now I'm
Here,
concerned.
let me.
What
turn
about the
this
one that
around.
Sean did?
Yeah. Hold on a
Oh,
second.
it went away.
Nope, yeah.
Sorry.
She lost it.
Yep, there it
All right,
came back.
Here we go. All right, take a look at this, people. This is, if you're on YouTube, you can see us.
Yeah, that's Clarissa's.
Yeah.
Sean came up with one that's more of the caricature style.
This is not a bad one, Clarissa. I rather
that one's-
like
that
that.
one's
Yeah, the
of
third
the
one was
three,
actually yeah.
That one's
a
more
good one.
along the lines of
Okay.
what we're seeing online.
Oh, see, okay.
Although
so-
I'm just not sure
Yeah.
who I am. That's not me.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Sean's. Sean's got a really weird. Again,
Oh.
I look a little serial killerish.
Y'all are.
Do I really
Well,
look
and
like
you
a
have a
serial
full
killer?
beard in
Thank
that.
you
too.
for doing this. It is a lot of
That's
fun
true. I don't
to look
have
at some of these.
yeah.
It is
Alright.
interesting. I mean, it's weird the way that ChatGPT does these things. I don't know what the parameters are.
This is radio. Get the picture?
Yeah. See what we did there?
Mm.
That one's.
648. Dixon and Vining. We'll find out what's at the movies coming up next. 652, Dixon and Vining, Talk 99.5, talk995.com. Thanks for hanging out with us here on a Friday. Looks like it's going to be a nice one. 61 degrees for a high today.
Oh, it's
61.
So nice. Everybody get out. Go walk the dog. Eat some lunch outside somewhere, whatever. But
likey.
man, enjoy it.
Would you like to get the Jeff joke of the day real quick before we go to Debbie?
All right, let's have it.
All right, the Jeff joke of the day. An old man goes to see his doctor, complains of hearing loss. Doctor checked his ear and upon examination found out he had a suppository in there. Oh, great, the man said. Now I know where my hearing aid is. I went to the doctor the other day. I complained of hearing loss. He said, "Can you describe the symptoms?" I said, "Yeah, Marge has got blue hair and Homer's kind of a fat loser."
Let's go to Debbie, shall we?
Debbie Schlussel joins us now on the phone line where we interview people. Hello, Debbie. How are you?
Hi, doing great. Good morning.
Excellent.
Doing so bad.
Yeah, okay. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Yeah, 61 here. What are we looking at in beautiful Michigan?
22.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's a tropical.
Balmy 22, tomorrow 15.
That's the high?
Oh, yikes.
Yes, the high.
Oh, my
Lovely.
goodness, Debbie.
Tropical heat wave
That's
in your
a
neck.
heat wave.
I love it.
Heat wave.
Seems like a good weekend to go park yourself at the movies. What would we be watching were we to do that?
Well, so I didn't really like anything this weekend, I have to be honest. But I will start with what I saw. All right, so I did see the Melania movie, by the way.
Yeah.
The last Friday, and I knew it was actually going to do better than what they were saying because once I got to the movie theater, because I saw the first showing Friday morning, and the whole theater, even though it was a smaller theater that they chose for this showing, it was all sold out except for a couch. So I had to buy 2 tickets to get the couch, and the couch was right in front of the screen. So it was packed. The movie wasn't as bad as a lot of the critics are saying or as people predicted, but it's like most of these puff pieces when somebody produces their own quote unquote documentary, any celebrity, it's not really a documentary. It's like an advertisement.
Sure. Yeah.
And again, like we said last week, why, if somebody wants to see a documentary, is the thing they asked for to see the 20 days leading into the inauguration? Probably not. You want to see about the person's life. They don't show you that here. In fact, there's even many shots of Melania's father, who's ever president, and he's constantly filming things. They don't interview him, so you hear nothing from him. There's a scene where she meets with an Israeli hostage that got out, and her husband at that time was still in captivity. She takes credit at the end of the movie for getting him out, which is not true. Israel had to release 183 to 200 hostages to get him out, and it really had nothing to do with Melania. Plus, he was an American, so that was the other thing. A lot of the Americans went first. She meets with Queen Rania of Jordan, who's really Queen Rania, who lives on Fifth Avenue in New York City with Bono, and both of them are married to other people. They don't show that in the movie. They just show her meeting with Queen Rania about what kind of public service she should do, what kind of welfare programs, and she talks at the end of the movie. There's this script on the screen about all the programs that she has done that are all these welfare programs, that big government programs for foster kids and things like that. No, thank you. But it wasn't a bad movie. I mean, it's a lot of it was excess, like she's very picky about how her inauguration outfit should be. And a lot of it might have gone over, I think, a lot better a year ago. Now, with a lot of things that are going on with the economy in the country, I think it's a lot more tone deaf than maybe when it was being made and so on. But it wasn't a bad movie. It just was. It wasn't that exciting.
Not a good
it was
movie.
okay.
I gotcha.
It might, people who are interested in Melania, they'll like the 20 days before, but they're not going to learn anything. So that was my take on it.
All right.
Some of the music is good and some of it's too loud. Anyway, that's my take. Now, what is new at the box office? So there was one movie I didn't talk about last week that was number one, and that was called Iron Lung. So I went to go see it. I didn't see it because I had never heard of the people in it, and, I couldn't see every movie, and it wasn't screened for critics. So I went to see it in the middle of the week, and it turns out the guy that produced and directed it and stars in it, he's a YouTube star that goes by the name, I don't know how you pronounce this, but Markiplier or Markiplier? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's Markiplier.
Oh,
yeah.
you know of him.
I no, not really. I just read about it the other day. And
A lot of people have been telling us over the past week about this guy. So
yeah.
Yeah. So he's actually, for a guy that's just a YouTube star, he's actually a pretty good actor. I thought the acting was pretty good. The story is a little long and it goes a little slow. I didn't like the ending because there's really no payoff. But basically, it's the post-apocalyptic future. Most of the Earth is destroyed. Not a lot of people are left. The stars are mostly dark and dead. And he is a prisoner, and a lot of the prisoners and criminals, in order to survive, they're given deals by other people who say, if you go into this iron lung, this giant metal tube, we'll send you to the bottom of the ocean on a fact-finding trip to get samples, then we'll let you live. And are they telling him the truth? And what could go wrong going down to the bottom of the ocean where it's filled with blood and skeletons? And he's trying to survive. He's trying to get this skeleton sample, and it's leaking. It wasn't a bad movie. I just didn't find it that entertaining and interesting. It was, like I said, a little slow and a little long. Even though it's only like an hour and a half, it felt like 2.5 hours. So it could have been probably just an hour, and I would have been just fine. But it's not so bad, and he's a good actor.
Gotcha.
So there's that. Oh, and there we are.
There we are. Do you have
the new Dracula movie, very boring. I watched the screener 3 times. I fell asleep each time. It's slow. It's awful.
There's
and
nothing
I
worse.
will give you the rest. O Solo Mito is not so bad. It's semi-entertaining,
Okay.
but not a great movie.
Yeah.
Somewhat funny.
In time for Valentine's Day. I love it. Thank you, Debbie. Appreciate you very much. Have yourself a wonderful weekend and try to stay bundled up and warm over there.
Thank you. You too.
All right, take care. There you go. Debbie Schlussel, DebbieDoesPolitics.com, DebbieDoesMovies.com. Check out her websites there. 7 o'clock. We got Dixon. We got Vining. We got a lot of Chat GPT caricatures.
Thank
we
you,
might
to everyone.
just have to start throwing these up on Talk 99.5's Facebook
I know
page.
some
so
of them
people
we
can see.
should not.
No, some of them should never see the light of day. I agree
No.
with that. The ones where I look like a serial killer.